Hey guys, welcome to Jungle Pratham. We are at a resort which is in the middle of nowhere, and apparently, I'm the only person staying here tonight.
We are off the main road. It's a good 2 kilometers to reach our hotel. The road is a mud road and it's getting a little dangerous to drive on this. Hopefully, we'll reach there in one piece. The road had made me quite concerned, but as soon as I stepped foot onto this property, I was in heaven. Spread across 4 acres, this was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. Trees everywhere, birds everywhere, and not a soul in sight. When are we ever alone like this? Never. Such a peaceful, amazing place.
I've seen some great spots for birding, so it's pretty hot right now. So we're going to come back in an hour or so and try to see if we can spot something different. There's no one here. There's just me and just a lot of birds. That's it. There's hardly two people running the entire resort.
I was out again in the evening and there were multiple roads to choose from, multiple paths to take. Someone did warn me that there were a few wild boar which roamed around these parts, also stayed here, and I needed to be careful as a wild boar attack can seriously injure someone. They also told me about a story of a tiger which had apparently been sighted here a night ago. And surely enough, there's a dead wild boar right here. I don't see any physical marks on it, but I can't see its neck. And considering the stories that I just heard, I thought it's best to retreat and go to an open area so that I don't get ambushed by anyone. There were a lot of beautiful birds around the property, and as the day ended, I decided to rest and get ready for the adventure that was going to be the second safari on day 2 at Tadoba.
Hey guys, we're just about off to the second safari in our Tadoba monsoon special. So we are here at the Agarzari zone. Tadoba has been kind to us so far, and hopefully this trend will continue in Agarzari as well.
Near the core zone of Moharli, there are multiple buffer gates. Two gates are opposite each other, which is Adegaon Devada and Agarzari. There is also a nearby Junona gate. Most of these areas kind of overlap each other when you decide to take a safari in any of them. There are some fresh tracks here of a leopard and a tiger in a similar area. And if you look at the other tracks, these are slightly older. And there are two tracks, one of a male, one of a female. The way you distinguish between them is the female has toes which are pointed, whereas the male has kind of squarish toes. So that's one way to identify. Just a little down the road, we were greeted by a lot of chaos on both sides of the road. And there was a male tiger which was moving from the right side of the jungle to the left. And that's why all the cars were waiting for him to pass. We waited for a while, but because of all these cars, the tiger didn't really show up. And when he actually did, he ran past the jeeps onto the other side. And I did see him, but wasn't really able to shoot him. So we then headed a little left where we could identify the source of the tiger's movements, which was a kill. So a cattle had just been killed by the tiger and he was waiting to drag it deeper into the forest. But again, looking at all the jeeps, he didn't make a move. You can just see a part of his body in this particular shot. We waited but realized it was not going to happen and then decided to move back and explore the rest of the forest. The forest was magical and we spotted a lot of birds in the evening hour. There are better bird sightings which happen during the winter season where a lot of migratory birds travel to this part of the forest. So we are at the end of our journey here at Tadoba. It's very difficult to say goodbye to any forest at the end of such trip. But we will be back here. There are more core zones to explore. There are more buffer zones to explore. So up until next time, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel Jungle Pratham. Explore more jungles with us.